Ew, you like anime? Who the fuck watches anime?
Anime trap house, showing it about to put the mask out. Anime trap house, JoJo shit, we stand out.
What's good? It's your boy, Saw, dude. You might be a little confused because it's not them hosting this podcast. It's your boy Peach, and I don't have a signature fucking opener, so that's my bad. I gotta work on it. I gotta workshop some stuff.
How long you been on?
Maybe somebody send me some recommendations. But we're gonna figure it out. Anyways, it's Peach. I'm your host. With me today is Justin, and the way I imagine Justin's, I guess, country of vampires is that because you're the leader of your vampire sector. Everyone with the nicest feet has just got 2 bite marks on it.
And then, on the foot, specifically.
On the foot. Specifically on the foot. He's like,
I started licking and then I was like, I can't help it. I got to bite it.
I got to have this one forever. Bite it. You go to Kyle's like vampire castle and there's just shit everywhere. Just a bunch of vampires that can't properly wipe. They're just little duplex. You're like, listen, when we go to the Ramsey Lawlish fucking cave, you don't use the bathroom. You wait until we hit a gas station on the way home. They're cleaner.
It's just like blood, like because it's blood shit. Like so, like blood. It's just
their shit's
fermented blood, right?
Dude.
That'd be so
it's
gross.
Just like tar.
Though Harris did make me do some Metamucil lately.
Good boy.
And I've gone from shotgun shits to you know, like when nacho cheese isn't creamy and it's like kind of curly.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Like it's
on the scale.
Like it's been on the heater for like entirely too long, but then you scoop like the separated waters off and you're just left with this fucking goop. Yeah.
I want some nacho cheese so bad right now. It sounds so good. I got chili cheese dog from a gas station. Cheez-Its were delicious.
You see, in my sector of vampire, in my castle, you would assume there'd just be a bunch of big-titted vampires walking around. You'd be wrong. There's a bunch of small-breasted ladies in my vampire world. That's because I've got all the big-breasted women still alive, like in the basement. Those are basically cattle at this point.
Jesus Christ.
Can you milk a vampire? I don't think so. We got to keep them living for
blood
that.
Comes out.
Blood comes out. We're going to keep them milking. They're in the basement.
The first time you milk a vampire, blood comes out, and you're like, this is wrong. I hate this.
Is it possible to breed a vampire? I wonder.
Breed? I don't normally know.
I would assume they're sterile.
Yeah, normally they're dead.
They're
and
too
dead
cold,
can't
right?
Have.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyways, if you like the stuff we say and want us to create more content, go support us over at patreon.com/animetraphouse. We're only talking about this just in case if this ever gets posted to the live show. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We're not sure. Speaking of our Patreon, shout out to our Patreon producers. Hold for a moment. Hold for another moment. The Hole Reapers, Alexi Lou, girl with a Pikachu tattoo, and I will do an extra shout out because I've already done Alexi Lou's. Her want was Overlord. I gave that to her. I did it all. Now, girl with a Pikachu tattoo, she wanted this Castlevania. So we're doing all of Castlevania. This? Yep, she recommended this one last year when I asked, so that's why we're going through all the 4 seasons. After her, Diesel Tech, Darth Slays, Papa Squeak, Purdue, Later, like a liter of cum, and our DGen royalty, King Cole. And we haven't figured out what to do for him yet, so we're just going to say King Cole!
King Cole!
I like the slurping for coleslaw. I still like it. I'm pretty partial to the coleslaw.
If you can't give us money, that's cool. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't really matter to me. If you have any questions or just want to see how awful we are, then or definitely show us some meat and doesn't have to just be dicks.
I don't know if that message got lost in translation, but we've received a lot of penises, okay? And nothing else.
Just straight 6 miles of dog.
Just straight
dick.
fucking hog meat, dude.
I tried saying dick and hog at the same time. Dog came out. I'm like, huh?
Dog. I mean, that also works.
Email us over at tightbox@theanimetraphouse.com. Tightbox@theanimetraphouse.com. Also, they're shown on Sundays at 7 p.m. Fuck Purdue. We don't give a fuck about him. Listener mail we're skipping because Cody's not here and we don't do that on this shit. What are we watching? We're watching Castlevania Season 2, which is, I think, only on Netflix. Anyways, Justin, review roundup. Do you got it? You got it?
Yeah.
Respin me round. Justin,
round up.
First one, 1 star. 2 leftists. Terrible writing, terrible show.
Somebody's
next
real mad about gays.
Yeah. Writing somehow even worse than season 1. Art and visuals still good though, but that doesn't redeem the terrible writing. 1.5 stars.
Okay.
Next one. This is anything but Castlevania. Horrible script, poorly written, almost offensive.
Hell yeah.
Next one. Much the same as last season, albeit the ending was eventful. Was disinterested most of the season. 1.5 stars. Next one. Season 2 was so bad it makes season 1 look good. 1/2 star. I didn't even know you could give a 1/2 star.
Season 1
That's
was only
wild, bro.
4 episodes.
Right. Next one. Lixo de Seri Iso now a Castlevania. That one, I actually don't really know what language that is. I assume maybe Portuguese.
Felt Latin.
If you understood that, tell us what it meant. 1/2 star. Next one, another 1/2 star. People did not like this. Besides Belmont being a crybaby and he having a strange relationship with Annette, it is a forced relationship with Maria. Just Belmont is an idiot, everything being different with the original story of the game. I don't know what that even means.
I don't know.
What did he say? What did he say? That's
We're
it.
going to find out. Round up.
Is
Round
spun
up.
round.
We've round up.
I have
the
been spun
rounds.
round.
Up.
Up.
Dope or choke. I'm going to start it. I'm going to give it, if dope was a spectrum, it's not, but if it was, I would give it the lowest of the dope spectrum. I felt like this show just drags on moments. I feel like it's almost too long. I feel like there's moments that's happening, especially with Alucard, like specifically with him, where they just linger for no reason. Like he does something and then he like says some stupid banter to Trevor and then we just sit for like another 30 seconds of screen time and I'm like, what are we doing?
It's supposed to be the sexual tension.
Now, if they made Alucard and fucking Trevor fuck, dude, would have got a dope as dope, honestly.
Oh, can you slay this vampire?
Yeah. That's where we need to be going. I still do love Dracula and I love his character and I love the shit that he's doing and like the stuff with like his war council and some of this shit. There's things happening and I'm not out of it yet. That's why it still is staying up into a dope. But I don't know. I don't think it's great by any means. There's some good moments that look good, but it also does have a almost cookie cutter Netflix made an anime show that is kind of disappointing in most of it. Anyways, dope, but it's the lowest on the spectrum. Lowest dope I could give it.
Dope on the spectrum.
Go ahead.
I was going to say the same
thing. Go ahead, Justin.
Yeah, this guy's a dope as dope for me. I fucking love this. I don't know what it is. it just tickles my brain, and I can watch this for fucking days. It's so simple. Usually I'm not a huge fan of like the grim dark stuff, like the really gory shit. This rips.
Mhm.
The story is simple, but it's a lot of fun. I love Dracula, his whole fucking character arc. The War Council stuff could have been better. Like some of the
Yeah.
subterfuge was a little, I don't know, plain and kind of not done that great. But other than that, it's great. Yeah, all the characters are fun. I like Elokar. I like Trevor, even though he has
Mhm.
a dog shit name. The mage. Good stuff. I like it.
Sypha?
Yep.
It's fucking spelt
it.
weird. And then you'll
like
hear
that.
her say Treffer with an F instead of a V, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
Trevor Bellman.
Treffer Belmont.
Trevor.
Fucking
That's it.
stick it
Breathy.
in my guts, Treffer. Go ahead,
Treffer.
Kyle.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes,
Mhm.
sir.
Yeah, I almost gave this a dopest dope for one reason. We did watch it. I watched it a few weeks ago, right?
Same.
I did not do a refresher, and I remember a good amount. And you know, how often I watch like an anime for the podcast, and I watch it on like a Sunday, and then by Thursday, it's out of
Yeah.
my head. I
That
literally
is
don't
fair.
remember a single fucking
Yeah.
thing.
Yep.
I view that as a compliment. The fact that I like was actually
Mm-hmm.
caring enough to like remember it.
Mhm.
But I gotta give it a regular dope just because the pacing for the
The
season
pacing's
is fucking,
tough, right?
That's fair.
It's not even what you're talking about. It's literally like nothing happens forever,
Mhm.
and then they just teleport the castle on him, and then he's dead within. Dude,
There should have been, if they could have spent more time doing war at Bralia.
yeah,
Or Brela. Like, I know there's some, like, there's shit going on there, but I don't know.
it
Could've
just
been
felt like if and then you're done. You're like,
Yeah.
like that's how I feel about the season, and it's just like I like a lot of it. It's just I don't know, the percentages are wrong. It's like if you had a sandwich and you just had like you had a good
Yeah.
base of bread, some meat,
Mhm.
and then just like you took a faint whisper of mayo on top, and
Yeah.
then said that's enough.
I felt really annoyed with episode 8 because episode 8 was like the aftermath and then like all of them talking, and it was
Yeah.
like there'd just be like a solid 2 minutes of just seeing Trevor and Sypha just walk.
Yeah, and
And
they really
then
didn't even
just-
do a lot of setup.
No. Like even their relationship and where they were pointing them at the end of this season did not entirely make sense to me. But that's okay. It is still good and it still got a dope from me. I also agree with the gore in the show. Like I do really enjoy seeing just eyeballs falling out of people.
Oh yeah, oh man, there's so many
So
times
sick.
that something happens. I'm like, this is good, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's also like I'm playing Diablo at the same time,
Yeah.
like in the same.
Mhm.
You know, my brain
Yeah,
is like
there's a lot of
completely
bodies getting
linked up
ripped
with
in
this.
half. Yeah, it's a good time.
Plop, 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 plop.
Plop,
plop,
plop, plop,
plop,
plop,
plop,
plop, plop, plop, plop, plop, plop, plop, plop, plop.
Plop. Episode 1, War Council. January 1475, Wallachia at Lupu
Lapoo.
Village.
Poo-poo.
let me sniff your lapoo. Miss Dracula is helping a sick old lady, the same one from season 1 who Dracula spared after he like got home and his whole house was fucking burned down. The church then arrives to introduce her to the Old Testament. That's what I wrote. They search the house and find Satan's tools, aka machines, and then this is the beginning of her one-way ticket to heaven.
That's a crazy line. Introduce her
to the Old Testament, dude.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they
crazy.
do. They say, get this electricity devil machines out of my city.
It's just Bobby Boucher's mom.
That's you just point at
The
shit.
devil.
Every
That's the
single thing.
devil.
hmm
Back in current times, Dracula meets with his generals. Hector and Isaac are supposed to plan the next attack. They may not suck blood, but they do suck Dracula's dick. It's also
They
good
do.
to mention that they can
I
both
like these
summon night
guys.
creatures because
Yeah.
they are forge
Yeah.
masters.
They're just
They
in
are
it for the
good.
love of the fucking game,
Yeah,
dude.
they're just
Yeah,
like
dude.
murder all of them, dude.
Those two,
We suck.
like in a show that, it's not like crazy, right? Those
Mhm.
are two very compelling characters.
Yeah.
Mhm. They're great.
Like you're like, how is this almost underdone? Like, why isn't?
Mhm.
Oh man, I love it too. Also, the magic's cool. Also,
Magic is cool.
Magic is
Yeah.
cool.
I love dude, a fucking artificer just beating souls into a fucking dead
Yeah.
Every
animal.
Love
time I
it.
hear
Come
the like
It's
the
sick.
the
Ding.
like metal thing, yeah, I'm like,
Uh-huh.
all right, dude, you got me.
Yep. Yup.
Let's see. Yep. Godbren, one of Dracula's generals, then lashes out in defiance. He's like, I don't listen to no humans, dude. I eat them. So fuck you.
PJ is
Uh,
this guy.
I am
Like,
this
I want to
guy.
be fighting, fucking, or
Boating.
eating humans.
Or
That's it.
eating
And
humans,
on a
dude.
ship, preferably, if I can find one.
love a boat. I don't know who you wrote it, but the guy saying that line was fucking weird.
Yeah.
I didn't.
It's something like you either eating fucking or making them into boats or something. I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm like, what?
That dude loves boats. It's like he is on the spectrum, but for boats instead of trains, you know?
Mm.
Yeah.
It's just the show all the time has the most normal dialogue for a while. Like
And then it'll just say some out of pocket shit
where
that
it's just
makes
like,
you go,
who
"What
did
the
this?
fuck?"
Like in season 1, you had the fucking goat fucking scene.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
supposed to do? Hit him with a shovel, obviously.
Yeah.
Alucard still has a hard-on for killing his daddy to save his mother's people. Trevor and Sypha are along to help. Sypha, not Sypha. 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 Godbrand apologizes to Hector for lashing out, but he's got questions about the battle plans. Then Hector's night creatures bring in a cart of dead people from Greshit, and he gets busy. Dracula moves to castle, and that's the end of episode.
This could be me.
That's you.
This episode gets a what's that show with Ty Bennington where they Extreme House Makeovers? That's it.
Okay.
That one. Except instead of moving a bus, he's moving a castle.
It's moving
you know?
to castle.
And then out of what the fuck else happened in this episode? Out of Game of Thrones.
Fair enough.
Love it.
It's an easy
Episode 2, Old Homes. Trevor wants to take Sypha and Alucard to the Belmont estate. Maybe take them into the basement and force them to fuck. Okay.
one. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yep.
You had a lot of time to let these ones.
teleprompter.
You had a lot of time to let these cook too, and you're like, "This is what I got."
Yes. I wrote this like 2-3 weeks ago. I haven't read it yet. The basement is rumored to hold the secrets of his family's strength for fighting vampires and night creatures. It's their best option to figure out how to kill Dracula. Dracula's generals are fighting with Isaac and Hector, so he intervenes. Then a white-haired baddie arrives. Carmilla is late as fuck to the party, but he's been moving the castle around. She begins by poking the bear as their last attack failed. Then she begins questioning why Dracula's wife was never turned into cold meat. And she's got a good point. But
Cold meat.
Speaking of cold meat, she's got to smell like a meat cooler, right?
Yeah. In a good way?
In a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you open like
Yeah.
the garage fridge. Yeah.
Yeah.
you
Oh
open
my
up
God.
a fresh pack of cold ham.
Yep.
Dude.
Like I imagine back in the day at the butcher shops, like in
Yeah.
the back when they have the meat on the hooks and it's
Yeah,
all cold.
dude.
That you walk in there, that's what it smells like.
You
Just
know-
her.
You know what's probably like good about being with a vampire is that like the bed would always be cold,
That is true.
Always.
right?
Mhm.
That is true. It could be good or bad because if you're how cold are the like
I like
What's
it
their
freezing
temp?
in bed, so you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you assume it's the temp of a dead body.
Yeah.
so room temp?
I
Okay.
guess.
I can live with room temp.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I can make that work. He takes her, or Dracula takes Carmilla into his study alone and discuss her type of fuck partners.
Wait,
What?
okay, hang on. Say if you want to remember what it felt like fucking a living person, would they just sit in the bath for a while? Like sit in a warm bath for I don't know, an hour, let them steep.
Spa.
Just one of them?
Just go at it.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
you're like a person today.
Yeah.
They're still like
Holy
hard as
cow.
marble or something like that.
Yeah.
Still glitter in the sun.
Yep.
Well, they have machines, so they probably got a microwave.
Yeah.
No, not just cooking her.
We're just gonna put her in, spin her
I
around.
don't know.
you
Would that even hurt?
15
I don't-
seconds.
I feel
They
like
didn't have microwaves back then, so
well, oh yeah, another thing about the story and the world building. I assume so this is it's post-apocalyptic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like kind of clearly.
it's not post-apocalyptic.
But
He only wants to destroy one
no,
country.
Dracula keeps saying that this is like ancient lost technology that he has, right?
They
It kind
do
of
say
feels it
and they
kind of
keep
feels
saying
like
that
he's
people
just got
forgot.
like a bunch of
Yeah.
like forgotten
Right.
world
Knowledge.
technology.
I thought like the magic shit was like the lost stuff. I didn't realize the
No, because-
technology portion was
because
Yeah.
in the
Machines.
beginning of episode 1, she's got all the science stuff. He's like, yeah, that
Mhm.
used to be, you know what I'm saying? They had the fucking spinning machine for blood and stuff, you know?
or it could be like the
Centrifuge.
could be more like a Dark Ages kind of thing. I don't know.
So they had centrifuges, and then when like they were medieval, and then centrifuges,
Mhm.
and then it seems weird to me. So like there's that, but at the same time, it's like that's just Christianity, right? Like that's
Right.
so like, is it the same world, or you know what? I think too much about it is what I'm saying. Because I'm like, was Jesus in this world? Is what I'm trying to say.
I mean, to be fair, we don't have vampires in our world, so it's like
That
gotta
you
pick your
know
battles,
of,
kind
or
of.
maybe
True.
the vampires that come in the future. Because again, lost technology, future.
I don't know.
It has to be. I like maybe.
I mean, to be fair, Castlevania has never had a strong point for stories that
Yeah.
make any fucking sense,
I mean, most of it's
like the
just
game wise.
walking forward and back in the same map. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you meet a lot of the characters. Like I was playing Aria of Sorrow, I think, on Game Boy, and boy oh boy, they drop you in that shit. You're this dude who goes with his friend to
Yeah.
the top of these stairs, and all of a sudden you're in Dracula's castle. And even your character's like, what the fuck's happening? And you just meet random ass people as it's going. And like, they're people from the universe, but
So, if the year's 1475, do you think 1475 indicates how long it's been since the world society's collapsed then? And they've forgotten
no,
about
since
machines?
Jesus.
yeah, I don't.
Jesus had the
know.
machines?
You see how I'm just confused?
Yeah, I'm just imagining a world where, like, in our timeline, AI takes over. The world
Mhm.
pretty much ends and we start over. but now there's literally vampires. It's like, did AI then create the vampires? And is this what we have to fight in the future?
I mean, that's
'Cause I'm
kind of
killing
like
myself.
the Horizon games.
Mm.
And you fight robot dinosaurs.
Robot dinosaurs.
Mm.
Yeah, so Dracula takes Carmilla back to his study. They talk about fucking people, and he's like, don't talk about my wife, bitch. And then they have a pointless conversation about her tardiness. None of it mattered. Alucard explains to Sypha how he doesn't combust at the sight of the sun and how his parents met. He's a mudblood, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He reminds
I
Sypha
combust whenever I see the sun, dude.
and Trevor that the world will live on without humanity. A few night creatures approach their camp. The three of them fight all of them while showcasing their skills. So like each one gets a moment here where they get to look cool, which was cool. I
Also,
will agree.
I don't know if you mentioned much, but like her magic throughout this,
Fun.
It's fantastic. This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the 4 elements.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's so basic. Like,
she's a fucking
but it's
avatar.
just good.
She's really just doing 3, isn't she? I don't.
Yeah,
see
because
her
she
doing
doesn't.
It's just
Earth.
She
fire,
hasn't done
ice,
Earth.
and lightning, right?
Yeah, which is again going back to Diablo vibes. That's the
True.
Mhm.
that's the
Yeah.
because they view those as like good ones to work with, good elements.
Yeah, the good ones.
Back at Dracula's castle, Isaac whips himself like the Romans did Jesus preparing for Easter. Sorry. That's a good one. It tickled me. I must have wrote this one around Easter. Anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's been a little bit since I've.
It was topical
I've
for the
written this.
time.
Yeah, it was. Poor Isaac has a bad past with a priest. Isaac loved him, so he tried learning skills to help him, this like priest guy, and the priest showed him his love by hating the gays. And he immediately was like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you now. Not good. Still pretty
Which,
Christian of him.
being a monk, like that gotta be the best place to be gay. I'm just saying.
You would assume. Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
With the boys.
Yeah.
Reading
Honestly,
scripture.
They should all be fucking.
Yeah, I
Right?
mean, that's the Roman Catholic
Yeah.
Church. They love being with the boys.
Yeah. That's their
Unfortunately,
favorite
it's
thing.
boys as in children, but
They get their wires crossed once in a while, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
That someone's like, oh, with the boys. You're like, all right, I guess. If I have to.
I mean, they're the only ones here. Oops, that's my cock in your butt. The generals meet in the Grand Hall, and Dracula warns them about attacking any city built over running water. We're like, ooh, I wonder why. Well, you'll find out later. A few of the generals agree that they should attack Greshit to see if Alucard truly sleeps there or not, because he's been like a little wounded pup and he's been hiding there. But obviously, we know that. Carmilla thinks that they should check on the Belmont estate, as they were the only family who specifically hunted vampires and could be the biggest threat, which is kind of fucking onto something there.
Pretty
End
big
episode.
flex.
yeah, this episode gets a Vampire Crawlers out of Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. Episode 3, Shadow Battles. Hector uses Forge Master skills by clicking a few coins together over his dead dog, bringing it back to life as a night creature. Only humans can be Forge Masters, as they are the only ones that can bring souls back from the dead. And even this was pretty sick. He's just a little kid. Fucking ching, ching, ching. Dog's alive. His parents hated that.
And like, he's like, look, I brought
Yeah,
my
they're-
dog back. And they're like, that's the worst thing I've ever seen. It's an abomination.
He walks back there like, yeah, you're an orphan now. Like,
Like, oh, cool, sweet. I'll never show you anything again.
Okay, fuck me. I have a special magic powers that keep my dog alive, and you're just fucking hate it. All right.
you just hate it?
I
I just
don't
put
know
a human soul in this dog. This is not
I don't
cool.
think it's a human soul. I think it was. If it was a human soul in the dog, that dog would be acting
Well-
not very dog like. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you're right. He brought back a furry, right?
Yeah. Now it's
And
like
they're super
finally.
into They're like, praise the Lord above. You just brought me back as what I am. This is crazy.
There's gotta be like a furry that would like regret it like immediately. They're like, yeah, but like, can I watch my like?
Yeah.
I can't listen to like. Can you put on Nightcore for me or something?
Yeah. Carmilla slides into the room where he's working. She questions his loyalty to Dracula and requests that they send some troops to the Belmont estate. And it turns out Hector has only been Dracula's forge master for a year, and he is already so into killing the entire population and being like, turn them into feeder pigs.
Yeah.
1 year? This dude's crazy.
He's been ready.
Yeah.
He didn't have like 3 months of being like, oh, I need to like prep and like figure out. He was like,
Right.
all right, day one.
Kill
Say
them all.
less.
Been thinking about it.
One dude didn't like my ability, and now I want them all dead. That's the end of this. Dracula was so desperate to wage war against the humans, he had to request help from him or them, the Forge Masters.
Mhm.
Hector agrees to help turn his kind into livestock as long as the farms are humane. So he's like, you can kill us all. You can lock us in pens. Just don't like be rude to us. You know, treat us nice.
Yeah.
Feed us all right.
Just
Like
Let us
good
dignity.
alone.
little slam piggies.
Have a little, be kind and don't treat us like Okja. Sorry. Sypha, Trevor, and Alucard arrive at the Belmont estate. The mansion is destroyed. No problem. They kept all the kinky shit in the basement. The Belmonts created a massive library containing all of their discoveries while hunting Dracula. Trevor finds the Morning Star. It's a metal chain style whip that makes night creatures explode.
Alucard's kind of a little bit of a bitch about this
Yeah.
part. He's like, I just see a monument to killing my kind. First off, you're half human. Second half,
Right.
Yeah.
you know precisely why vampires are like presumably he might have met an uncle or two. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
sure,
Absolutely.
maybe his dad's cool, but he knows that every
Right.
other vampire is fucking unhinged. So you can't
Yeah.
just be like, yeah, well, fuck me, right? Because we're
Yeah.
vampires. Like,
The
brother.
rest of them are like Godbrand, trying to
Yeah.
make human fucking boats.
Yeah. That's like me being like half human, half deer and going to like Dick's Sporting Goods and getting all of my feelings about it.
I mean, deer aren't you gotta like maybe not deer, maybe go for like
Not deer
half,
fucking suck.
okay, yeah. All right, you're right. They are a blight. You know, like every deer I know sucks. Every deer I know is turning people into boats. The idea of a deer on a
I'm just
human
imagining
boat.
Louis from Beastars.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That can't hurt me no more.
Kyle's already expunged it from him.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Godbrand speaks with Dracula. He wants to know if Dracula kills all the humans, where will they get all the human blood to eat? Pig blood gives him the shits. Dracula gets pissed and gives Godbrand the daddy voice. Carmilla stops Godbrand in the hallway, and he claims Dracula is on a suicide mission. Carmilla basically says she's going to kill him if she must. End episode.
So like it is
Whoa.
canon, the shits. Like
right.
that they do shit and also
they
that
do shit.
oh
And he gives
man,
him these shits.
that's gotta be
That's
foul.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, they don't eat anything else, right?
It's
Like,
just
do
pig
they
blood.
eat, like,
No, they do eat food
meat and whatnot? Okay.
because
Yeah.
they
Do they have
do
to?
eat food.
I wonder
don't
if they
have
have
to.
to like kind of like give it substance. Otherwise, it is
Probably.
just blood. You know.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
they like
Is that how, like, blood sausage
indulge.
is made? Just
Yeah.
vampire shit?
It's-
Oh, I hate that.
they literally shit into a casing and somebody's just on the other side running it out.
Comes out cold too. Oh,
Try it.
man.
Yeah. It's like you
It's
cut
crazy.
it like salami. Or it probably looks like the canned cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
Like
You
the
don't even
ocean
have to
spray.
refrigerate it. It's
Hey,
shelf stable.
The knowledge that everything with them is cold also like
Yeah.
you know, girls like to, you know, some women like to be like, ooh, vampires, you know. And the idea of a cold nut hitting you. Just a chilled nut.
Yeah. I mean, if it was cold enough to have like little ice flakes in it, I don't know. Maybe that's.
I don't know, maybe.
I definitely don't think it would get that cold though.
I feel like
I mean, what if they're outside in the freezing cold weather though, and then they
That's true.
come?
I'm saying well, we can do a science experiment. Come on your table, come back to in 2 hours. See how cold it
Yeah.
is.
Okay,
Interesting.
room temp is
And then flick it on your face.
the flick.
No, I'm just gonna lick it right off the surface. Yeah, this episode gets a Doctor Who out of Rihanna.
I'm not going to ask what episode.
Of Doctor Who,
Yeah,
the library episode,
sick.
Ah,
Okay,
the Tenet. Mhm.
you got it. Sorry, my throat's fucked up from running. Episode 4, Broken Mast. Godbrand dreams of going out to slaughter some humans, and he's brought a piggy to feed on. Okay. He's beginning to agree with Carmilla. Carmilla uses Hector's small little brain against him, convincing him that Dracula is not in his right mind and that he is next to be slaughtered. She's like, listen, who do you think he's going to kill after you guys help kill all the humans? The fucking humans, dude. What are you doing? She's got a hard on for the castle, the land in Bralia. That's where she will overtake Dracula and steal the castle.
sorry. I'm just my wires got crossed with that. I'm like, oh man, this is a Jurassic Park thing. He's like, I only got 2 male humans. They can't breed. And then like suddenly just one of them's pregnant. Just like what happened?
Oh, speaking of pregnant, question. Okay, if you bite a pregnant woman and it sinks, like your teeth, your fangs sink so far, and it goes into the embryo, would the baby be a vampire?
How
Here's
fucking
my
long are
opinion
those
on
fangs?
this.
Maybe they can make them go further.
I think she's left at that current stage of pregnancy forever, right? So depending on what stage you want her to be at is there.
Ooh. Whoa.
The
Whoa.
one thing I do like the idea of is that like you get one that's just about to pop, right? You turn into a vampire. Now there's technically a living vampire still in there, but it's connected and it could just slide in and out whenever it wants to. And it's just like, you imagine you go to fight a pregnant vampire and then another vampire slides out and fucking flips over and is like, come on, motherfucker.
Dude, I need that as an Elden Ring boss. That's what I need.
That's what
that shit sounds cursed.
what I was thinking is that like so normally when you turn into a vampire you freeze at that age, right? Alucard does age up, but he's half human, and I assume that's the reason why, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I assume if you did that, she would turn into, she would freeze in that state. But if the baby gets out, then she'd probably have a deflated like belly. But
she's got like a click
but
belly.
if the baby's young enough, you could turn it into a vampire also. That's probably just connected to her, but it's frozen in that state. So it's just a vampire baby inside of her perpetually. And then she'd just be carrying a vampire baby that isn't developing in any way. Yeah. And then that's the best of all worlds. She's just perpetually pregnant. And is that what you want, Justin?
I mean, if I can get it.
I mean, if it's an option, I guess.
I happen to cross,
What temp does the milk come out at? Room temp, right? And if it's cold, milkshakes.
If it's, it's bloody. Everything with them is blood. It's always blood with them.
Yeah. It just looks
anytime
like
a vampire
strawberry
cries,
milk.
it's blood. All fluids. What is there a fluid that could be replaced with blood that would be weird? Because basically with vampires, everything is blood, right?
I think
blood,
you're right, because even if they have it come out of their eyes, they're tears. Yeah.
Yeah, usually.
Like earwax.
Oh, earwax blood would be weird. Okay. Snot. Spit.
I think it would be more like tar, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Their gums are just constantly bleeding.
Sweat would be weird.
Oh,
they probably
would
don't.
be weird.
They probably don't sweat though.
Well, they don't get hot.
But maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe if you put them by like a crucifix or something.
Or like a heat lamp.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe eventually. Yeah. Isaac was protected by Dracula when he was younger, and he recruited him to kill all the humans. Dracula's generals head to a nearby town to feed. Dracula opens up a portal through a mirror and throws a coat through. Then he confides in Isaac about his fears of the War Council turning against him. I didn't understand why he just like, yeah, this is a portal, I can do what I want, and he throws a coat through, and he's like, yeah, fuck it, I just threw something through this mirror. Isn't that cool? It doesn't have any significance later, I don't think.
It's just a way for him to save that one character later.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was weird him just throwing the
But
coat.
it's also
it's a cool mirror. I don't know.
Kind of, because they kind of use something like that to transport the castle. So it's kind of like tied in with that a little bit.
It must be something. The generals attack the village, and they're all wasteful as fuck. Like, they do murder a bunch of people, and it's cool to watch all the gore. Really good. But like, I'd be showing up with like canteens or like a drum and like, I'm going to fill this fucker up with all this blood.
Yeah, it's like when you go to 7-Eleven and they have like the bring any container you want.
Yeah.
So like people bring like a kiddie pool.
Yeah. Just a giant blood slurpee.
That's fire.
Yeah. That does always bother me. Like, I get you want to slaughter and etc., but like it's always like
right.
And then you take like a sip,
so wasteful,
and then you're just so like. Anyways, I killed 50 people for a sip.
Question though, how do you think you shotgun a person?
Oh, great question. I instantly have an idea. Flip them upside down, crack their head open. The blood and gravity is going to help, and it's just going to, you know,
yeah.
Good
or
idea.
you'd have to cut the jugular and then just like.
Well, I'm saying
I was going to say that or femoral.
No, I'm saying they're strong enough. They just crack the head like a Pez dispenser.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, and just the blood will just. That's got to be quick, right?
It's got to be.
But then you might get some junk with it, that you might not want.
I don't think so.
Where if you go like straight artery, you can just.
Yeah, but you need gravity
but
to
it
work
does have to be
for you.
It's got to be dramatic too.
Yeah,
the shotgun is right.
Yeah, and I feel like if you just rip off a leg, like I feel like the blood's not going to come off like that. It's not.
No, you wouldn't.
You're not going to be able to get the whole body to.
You got to crack it because like I imagine you like it's like ripping off the head or something, or like I don't know, cracking open the something.
Yeah, maybe
because like the femoral artery, that would be where you're making the hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about this? Because there's a lot of blood in the stomach, right?
Okay. I thought he was going to say cock.
What about
you
just like
cut the cock off?
So like person like this, right? You're holding them.
Yep.
And they just like that.
That seems more like a Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's what I'm saying.
Where it's just like,
and then you just fold them like a bed. And then just blood. I mean, that's got to be like a lot of, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got to get quite a bit out of that.
Oh, that's such a good question.
But again, I think
I want to know the optimal way so bad.
Yeah. The thing is, I think your ways, you might get some poopy, which I don't think you want poopy. You know?
I
You
think.
could, you could potentially.
Well, so with my headway, I thought you were worried about like just
Headway is
food.
good.
Food in the acid.
but
That's why I thought you were worried
You
about.
could have that, yeah.
I don't think it's that big of an issue with that.
Because some of those things are kind of like bags that you would burst open.
Yeah.
And the poopy would mix with the blood. And
I mean, I guess if you're like really particular, you're
Yeah.
just going straight for like a thigh vein.
right.
Just gonna.
Yeah, I figured like inside, and then you like
Yeah.
crack the legs open and then do it that
Mhm.
way.
I Googled cut dick off and how long before bleed out. Google just said call 911. It's like, we
Go get
don't know,
help.
but you should call the police.
You cut your fucking dick off?
God damn it. Whatever, Google. Anyways, Trevor invites Sifa under his robe for an overnight or over the pants pee-pee touch is what he's looking for. Classic. He's like, oh no, it's cold in this basement in my mansion, my library. Come on in here, young lady. She couldn't get out of Alucard. What? Something over the pants pee-pee touch. Something he couldn't get out of Alucard. I don't know. I don't even know what that means, dude.
Something that Trevor couldn't get out of Alucard. He tried to get
Yeah.
him over pains.
He's like, will you give me over pants pee-pee touch? And he's like, get fucked. Godbrand and Isaac discuss battle plans for removing Dracula from power. Isaac uses his kink self-toucher belt to beat up Godbrand. What? He does. He beats the fuck out of him with that.
Murdered him.
And then eventually he just kills him by stabbing him in the heart. He's like, all right, you're dead.
Yep.
Say one bad
You went
thing about
against
Dracula.
Daddy, dude.
Dead. End episode.
Yeah, this is gonna get a Family Guy out of Animal House.
Okay. Pointless chit chat. Episode 5. Last spell. Pointless chit chat between Sypha and Alucard about Trevor and his people. Then she discovers Alucard is a teenager in an adult's body. It's weird. He's like, yeah, I was born like, I don't know, 2 years ago. And now I'm like super old, but I'm kind of a fucking vampire. So we're not, I don't know how I age. He's basic. He's basically a baby. Anyways, he like learned how to walk 8 months ago.
Yeah, he's like literally a child, which does kind of, in retrospect, you're like, okay, I guess he is a kid. So like throwing a pout is fine.
Already trying to
Also-
kill dad. Would that have been me if I was like, if I popped out the belly and they were like, boom, you're 15. I'm like, I'm killing my dad, dude. Fuck him.
Also, it really puts in perspective because the one girl is totally into Trevor, has no interest in Alucard.
Yeah.
And she's just a real one. She's like, that's kid. Don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's what she's saying.
That means.
That's what she's saying, for sure.
Okay. Yeah. No. Hector and Isaac go out into the daylight to talk about the vampires being perfect creatures and how they need to unite all the vampires. He wants them to attack Bralia. That's Hector. He's like trying to convince Isaac. And Isaac thinks that members of the court are looking out only for themselves. But he agrees that they should attack Bralia because it's going to probably unite them a little bit better. And Carmilla, she's got a good point to fight it. Little does Isaac know Hector is a fucking cunt. Anyways, Hector reports the good news to Carmilla, and she lets him get a whiff of her grease box.
Mhm.
Isaac convinces Dracula to, and it's just greasy, thick blood coming out of her pussy.
Yeah.
All the time.
Oh, yeah. Bloody. It's every day's, oh my God, my brain is failing me today. Pass.
Because it's Wednesday. It's not Thursday.
Every day, split the Red Sea.
Yes. Yes. Every day we just split a watermelon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dracula convinces Dracula to agree to their plan as long as the people are murdered. He's like, fucking, I'll move the castle to fucking Bralia, whatever, dude. Just fucking kill everybody there. A younger Dracula might have cared, but now he's old and tired. Back in his day, you would put men on stakes outside the city, and now he's just like, whatever, dude. Murder them all. And they do show it, like, him putting a bunch of people on stakes, like a bunch of people.
And that shit was cool seeing his back
his
in
heyday.
Yeah. Killing things used to really excite me.
Yeah. Now I'm fucking soft. I'm just soft all the time, and I've got ED, and vampires can't take drugs like that. Don't work. Just a sad little bit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because Gore, what's his fucking name?
Godbrand?
Godbrand, that's it. I mean, he said he fucks. What does he do?
Does. But maybe he's a younger vampire. Maybe he's only a few hundred years old versus like 1,000.
Oh, I just assumed because like I didn't know if they had like blood flowing through them. You know, they drank
That's a good
blood,
point.
but do they use it?
They got motor oil going through them.
Or maybe like human blood is their Viagra. It goes directly into the penis.
Maybe that could be it. That could be it because Dracula has not been killing humans because of his bitch ass human
True.
wife, which then is
Yep.
that's gotta be it. Carmilla tells Hector that he's a puppy and he should be a good dog and lick the peanut butter spread on her cold asshole. What?
You're feeling something at that time.
Yeah, I definitely was. I was like, this could go somewhere. Sypha discovers a
God, it'd
magical
probably look like a fucking Uncrustable too down there.
Oh yeah.
Like a strawberry Uncrustable.
Okay, now I'm back in. I'm
Now
in
I'm
on
in.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck.
I'd suck it out.
Yeah.
100%.
You ever
Oh.
watch a tortoise eat a strawberry? That's gonna be me.
I saw a turtle
Oh.
eating like a very tiny turtle eating like a piece
Yeah.
of watermelon. And his bites were perfect little triangles.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
So cute.
Let's see. Yeah. Sypha discovers a magical spell that can lock down Dracula's castle. Right after that, they are attacked. End episode.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Episode
Whoa.
6 is only 3 lines, so people
Oh,
What
man.
the fuck? God
How many episodes
damn.
are there?
8.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this episode is gonna go ahead and get a Metallica out of GIF.
Peanut butter assholes, dude. Episode 6, The River. Alucard uses the magic mirror to locate Dracula's castle. Trevor fights off the night monsters to give enough time for Sypha to perform the castle immobilizer spell. Dracula then moves the castle to Bralia before she could stop him. Carmilla uses a zombie bishop to bless the water surrounding the castle while their forces are crossing the river on a bridge, which then she uses her forces that are currently stationed in Bralia to collapse the bridge, killing most of their army and the generals. And then everybody starts returning back to the castle, but a lot of fucking people just died. They just immediately poofed, which was a good idea. And they're like, hey, we don't fuck with water because apparently this. And I don't know why
Yeah.
they don't have priests out there all the fucking time doing fucking shit
Yeah, just
in the waters.
around the clock. Also, they had the priest who was undead doing that. And for some
Yeah.
reason, God's like, well, I mean, you got me on a technicality. I know you're undead, but you
He's still
are
a priest.
He's still. I'm
yeah,
still
but the
blessing
thing is,
this.
like, I feel like when he was alive, like he couldn't do fucking shit. Like it feels
Right.
like the holy water was not holy. when
Yeah.
he was, or else he would have, been able to do shit.
And I also
Yep.
feel like he would have been able to only like the water immediately around him before he would have combusted from being undead.
Mhm.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, because
Plot hole.
also he's technically a night creature at this point, so like Hector had to bring him back from the dead. But do you think maybe he brought back a different priest's soul into this dude's body who also happened to be a priest?
I think you're just bringing back their souls every time. Because it'd be so weird
That
if it was just a random dude inside of a priest body. He's like, I got priest magic now.
Depends what your soul is. What do you
I don't know.
Is it just like a battery?
Some
Yeah, just
priests
need-
come back as dogs
New battery.
because they're bad priests.
I gotta say though, just conceptually though, I didn't even say anything during it because I was just like, this is just cool as hell. You resurrected a priest to make a
Mhm.
river
Oh,
holy.
sick.
That's so
Yeah.
cool. I
Mhm.
love that.
Yep.
They're like, we don't cross water, all right? And Carmilla's like, go to the water town now.
Yeah, I thought it was just like another rule that vampires had.
Right.
Like
I thought, yeah.
you gotta invite them in.
Gotta
you
invite
can't
'em in.
Go over flowing water.
And they
I-
gotta
oh.
count sugar or something,
Yeah.
right?
That's why Godbren loves boats, right?
Yep.
The water, something
You
about it.
gotta be in a boat.
But it's
I mean,
on an
touch it.
ocean, and is an ocean really like flowing?
Could What's the radius of this priest? Could he do the ocean on his own, or do you have to have priest station like every quarter mile across the
Dude,
ocean?
that's what I'm saying.
just
The
doing a
volume of
chant?
water to priest is not.
Yeah,
It doesn't add up for me.
Yeah.
doesn't add up.
I mean, you probably just need a really, really low like ppm for
Pope per million,
Mhm.
priest per million.
priest per million.
Yep.
Carmilla's forces are now attacking the castle. So they like throw across these bridges. They come across to the island the castle's on, and they're starting to attack. Sypha's plan works to so she's given up on trying to lock down Dracula's castle at this point, and Belmont is still like fighting monsters, trying to keep everybody alive and saying these horrible one-liners upstairs. She's like, all right, fuck it. If I can't like lock it down, I'm gonna bring it to me. I'm just gonna do that. So Sypha's syphilis. Her plan
Syphilis.
works to transport Dracula's castle to the Belmont mansion. And
Yeah.
then this ends up destroying the engine in the process, where it's really cool. And like she uses her electricity like magic in order to like pretty much melt the whole fucking inside of this place. Super cool to see. End episode.
Yeah, this episode gets a "Who do you voodoo, bitch?" out of Warcraft 2.
Who do you voodoo?
Who do you voodoo, bitch?
Episode 7 for love. Dracula is so mad, his eyes turn red, and then the moon turns red. I didn't know that was the power.
Yeah, the moon is actually
blood
blood.
moon.
Blood moon. It'd have been real funny.
Oh, it's like for humans it's cheese, but for vampires it's blood.
Yeah.
It'd have been real funny if the moon turns red and then Sypha's like in the middle of a water magic and it like falls.
I'd be sick. Avatar reference.
Like, oh no. Sypha water bends them out of the basement. She uses like, I think it was ice in order to like raise them out. Because they were like, where are we gonna find a rope?
Oh yeah,
This
she's
tall
just
to
like,
get
I
out
could-
of here.
dude, that ice was so tall, and she could
So
just
tall.
do that. Like she
She can conjure water. She don't even need water.
just freezing. And then the higher they got, the more anxious I got about slipping off the edge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
dude. Yep.
I'm
'Cause
like,
it's
it's ice though,
slippery.
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just stand still,
And I'm like, if you got that, not because she had it perfectly level, but if
Yep.
it wasn't,
Right. It's got to
Yeah.
be like concave to where they're constantly sliding inward.
that
Like, I would be,
feel
like-
way better.
Like comedically, like just like slipping on ice.
Yeah.
But like, imagine doing that for like 50 stories up the entire time.
That would have been so funny.
So they get out of the basement, and the vampire civil war was still continuing until they enter the castle. Alucard, Sypha, and Trevor enter, and it's fucking go time. The vampires are like, oh yeah, we fucking hate those guys. I don't hate you. Fuck them. Let's go kill them. Slice down the center with ice. That's one of the things that happens.
Yeah, dude, that one.
It was really good.
She didn't honestly
one,
need anyone else. She could have done this whole thing by herself.
Yeah, everybody else was
100%
like a
good.
distraction for her.
Trevor's kind of a fucking bum compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
Is that the reason why everyone's because this is Castlevania? The main guy sucks, you know?
Honestly. I put grenade in the mouth, but I don't remember what that was entailing.
I vaguely recall.
But I feel like it had something to do with the metal Morningstar whip.
Oh,
that he
yeah.
hit somebody
Oh, man,
in the
that
face
whip was
and it
cool,
just
though.
poofed.
That whip
Yeah.
was fucking sick.
Yeah.
Love a good magic artifact. You
Absolutely.
Yeah.
literally didn't even need to like explain. They never were like, "Oh, what does it do?" And they're like, "It
No.
glows." And you're like,
Yeah.
"That's all I need."
Yep. It glows, and I assume it gets like +6 attack. I don't know.
Yeah.
Everything goes boom. I don't know. They do a throat slit and a fire prince banishment. So I think, because she uses ice sheets to slice a bunch of people's throats, and then another one comes for her, and she like gets him down on their knees, and she fucking blasts a vampire with fucking fire. Pretty sick.
Yeah, and I feel like these vampires had like different abilities.
Yeah, like
It felt like.
is this the difference just strictly based off of those shitty ones who have all the power at the top and the actual
Yeah.
trained soldiers? Isaac tries to protect Dracula, but Dracula uses the mirror to send Isaac to the desert. He's like, listen, you're the only one who believed in me. You were the only one who followed me and like I could truly trust. And he's like, for you, I'll save you.
And he's like, anyways, go die in a desert.
Yeah, he's like, here you go. Go find
Was that
that
a
coat
pre-
I threw out 3
Was that a
episodes.
Pre-planned spot.
Well, that's where he's from.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Not
Okay,
not in
but
a
still,
society.
not a watering hole.
He can
Just the
find his way.
desert.
It's like he cut off his horse and he's like, go and get out of here. Go. And he's like, where do I go? This isn't the same sand I saw.
Oh, yeah. I could totally tell just by the shape of the sand.
Yeah.
Then okay, so Isaac desert, Alucard, then eventually makes it up with Trevor and Sypha to Dracula to like attack him, and then
Okay, I
Dracula-
have the perfect comparison.
Yep.
What he did to Isaac was basically like flushing your goldfish down the toilet. Okay.
I
you
don't
might
know. This
live.
pipe.
We don't know.
He's like, now you're free. I don't know. I saw water. You
There's
like water,
definitely
right?
water.
Fish goes straight into doo-doo land.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, so after that, Dracula then shows us why everybody calls him daddy, and like he's the main fucking one. He beats the living shit out of his son. Dracula gets his hand around Trevor's throat, and right before he can deal a final blow, Alucard stabs him through the arm with his longsword. Then Syphilis hits him with flame magic. Even with their coordinated attack, it wasn't nearly enough. Dracula just looks over and he's like, you know, I ain't no fucking normal ass vampire, right? He's like, I'm the vampire. This is my fucking show. All the vampires you've been fighting are just bitches that I made through the past centuries. Like they're nothing. Okay? You have to fucking ramp
I
that
want a
shit
Dracula origin story.
up. Absolutely.
Like, were there other like first vampires? You
Right,
know?
like how did they do this? How did he become
How many
vampire?
seasons are there?
4?
Not enough time.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, I can't imagine they get into his backstory.
Spoiler
Unless there's a
alert.
prequel season.
They
yeah.
don't.
Fuck.
Let's see.
Sad.
Yeah, very sad. Alucard stabs him through the arm alongside Dracula is no ordinary vampire, because he's the vampire. Vlad sends a Vlad. I was like, who the fuck is
It's crazy
Vlad?
to use his government name, dude.
What the
Vlad.
fuck?
Vlad the Impaler, dude. That was his rap
Dude,
name.
What the fuck? He sends a straight up fucking meteor their way, and then the three of them repel it back at Daddy. So he just conjured a meteor. He was like, all right, guess what? This is Fire Nation now. Son and father trade some intense blows until Alucard convinces his dad of wanting to be suicided. He's like, listen, he's like, you just want to die. That's why you're doing all this to the humans. You're not even in it for the fucking thrill of it anymore, Dad. And then he like wakes up and he's like, I'm killing my son. I'm killing my son. I'm killing my son.
Dude, though.
It was really good. Honestly, best moment of like this whole thing is right here, is happening. And he's like beating the living fuck out of Alucard in his childhood
room.
Yeah.
Like to bring back memories.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I am a monster. And then,
It's like,
dude.
fuck.
This show's so good. It's a dopest dope, dude.
This one scene is what truly kept it as a dope for me. Let's see. They finish on each other. What? In Alucard's old room. Okay.
You wrote it.
Yeah, I wrote this. Father and son just finishing. So Alucard, like, he's after getting the shit beat out of him, he like grabs a post from his bed and he like eventually stabs it into his daddy. It's really sad. It's really good. And then out of fucking nowhere, Trevor walks in and just cuts his fucking head off. It was on sight. He said, "Shloop," dead, head on the ground. And then Sypha's like, I'm burning the fuck out of this until all of the souls come out of him. It was super sick. Good scene. And he's fucking like slowly disintegrating as all this is happening. And he's like having this moment with his son and like finally coming to the realization of what he's been doing. And then slice, head off. I think there was like that half a second moment that Alucard is like, fuck, what did I just sign up for?
Yeah.
He's like, my dad was still in there. Like I probably could have talked to him instead of trying to murder him. Anyways, the three of them walk out of the castle into the sunlight together. End episode.
Yeah, this gets a bullet from my Valentine out of Pornhub.
Why Pornhub?
Because title of video, stepdad finishes on stepson in childhood bedroom is probably a thing.
All right, I'll go write that.
I hate that.
Yep.
Episode 8, End Times. Alucard decides to live in the castle, and Trevor gives his Belmont estate to him. Like he honestly had any choice in this matter. Now his daddy's castle is on his basement. Isaac kills some people who hope to turn him into a slave. He kills them and then turns them into night creatures and decides, he's like, you know what? I could just make my own army. Like I could actually kill everybody myself.
I could keep doing this.
Yeah. He's like, every person who talks to me like shit. You budge me at the grocery store line, You're a night creature now.
You're gonna tell me that making night creatures is bad? I'll show you how bad it is. You shouldn't have shunned me for making a demon army. It's like a clear reason why it's bad, and they're like, he's like, well, I can't believe they hated it.
Trevor and Sypha then walk off into the sunset together, and this was like half of the episode. Hector and Carmilla leave Braelia together with him as her Forge Master slave. She's like, all right, I don't think you understand the situation you're in, so let me explain it. I'm going to beat the fuck out of you, put a collar on you, and drag you behind me on a leash. I hope that's
his
chill.
reward.
That's his reward, dude.
That's
I
the
got
reward.
a fifth reward.
Yep.
Alucard gives Trevor the middle finger, and they're off. They decide they want to travel around fighting off the remaining night creatures and monsters. This is Trevor and Sypha. Alucard cries alone in his room, realizing what they've done. End episode.
Yeah, this gets a pet cemetery out of Freerun.
Hell yeah. Oh, we did it.
Yeah. We did
And
it.
honestly,
That's it.
hour 10
Hour
minutes,
10?
full season,
Ooh.
kind of crushed it.
An
Only
8
3
episode
sentences?
season too.
Yeah.
Barely got
Kinda
into
crushed it.
how to eat humans as a vampire.
Yeah.
Crazy Straw would be cool.
You just tap straight in.
Yeah, imagine being like everyone's like doing the vampire stuff, just grabbing stuff and like
Mhm.
violence and everything, and they're just like, I got my crazy straw, stabbing the guy's eye.
They should
So
definitely.
if you go to a blood drive, okay,
Yeah.
could you do like a person stand where you're like, yeah, you're lifted up above, like hanging upside down on their like chair that they're giving blood at,
Yeah.
and you're just sucking on the tube.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're just doing a keg stand on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think vampires play with blood in cup or when they play beer pong?
I feel like blood and cup.
With how wasteful they are, probably.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
probably play
Probably blood and cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're constantly knocking the cups over.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Did blood types? I assume like some would be more
It have
Like
to be
Sought
but-
after.
valuable than the
Yeah,
I don't
others.
know.
You know.
You know, it's probably like wine where they talk about it, but they honestly can't
Mhm.
tell.
Yep.
They're like, yeah, all of this tastes like shit. All right. Do you think younger tastes better too? Like veal? Like, do you think if they were to
I'm not talking about veal.
take the blood?
Veal is like, no, I don't like that.
Yeah, we'll leave that one.
Because I feel like veal and like lamb are
Yeah.
like 3-month-old.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What if they're like 100 years old? Do you think their blood is worse? It's got to be.
It's got at
Yeah.
that point it's got to be like just flavorless, right?
Right. Also, there's no fight in them.
Yeah,
So like fighting's half the fun.
that's true.
You walk up to the 100-year-old, they're just like, just
No.
take the blood. It's like, I don't care anymore.
They are vampire. You could probably just do like just tear apart the skin from an old person, just like
You just like a bag of chips.
yeah, just like a bag of chips.
That's crazy. Bag of chips.
You somehow I was circling the drain on the image. I was like
Yeah.
and then you nailed exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
Because you got to pinch it in the center. And
yeah,
Yeah.
God
just,
damn.
fuck. Shout out. Shout out. Dad
Shout out
and son
opening an old
finishing on
person
each
like
other.
a bag of chips.
Yeah, shout out strawberry Uncrustables.
Shout
Yeah,
out blood
shout-
sausage.
Shout out blood sausage. Pregnant vampires.
Shout out the boss being a pregnant lady and the baby slides out and fights you as well.
Shout out
Please
Wait,
don't let
hold
it
on.
end there.
Shout out Cody and Harris. Both being online, streaming, not even doing this.
Yep. Shout
This
out
is
part
crazy
timers.
Crazy work.
Yeah. Shout out pieces of shit.
Pizza shit.
Anime trap house, shimmin' it about to put the mask out. Anime trap house, JoJo shit, we stand out. Anime trap shit, hoes on tap in the back, piss. Anime trap shit, turn it from the back when I clap. Then I clap, switch. Jay on the feet, he a savage. No, we ain't average. Kyle with the meat, he a maverick. Everyday jacked in, waiting on the back end. Config with the bag full. Rolling carpet like Aladdin. Dojo with the mud. Purple void up in my cup. She try and say what up. Ni hao Hawaii Gouda. I just can't give no fuck. Yo bitch see me. She bound to suck it. Now he leaking blood. No kata is Akita. Anime trap house. Shimmin' it about to put the mask out. Anime trap house. JoJo shit we stand out. Anime trap shit. Hoes on tap in the back, piss. Anime trap shit. Turn it from the back when I clap. Naruto run, Ichigo flash. You got me go. I'm moving fast. They calling her psycho. I ain't gonna pass. Her pussy is Kodo and I am the clash. She breaking it down. I'm killing it slow. She saying my name but ain't got the know. She gave me a promise we ain't never land. She eating my kids and that's in demand. Fucking on your mom. I pull it out and hit her with the bankai. Oh, they watch chic the night. Built like Bon, I can't die. Tsukiyomi, live your past. Bitch, look in my eye. Lock the door, drop your pants, you'll never see the light.